Are you new and or experienced with AI, but you're still a little uncertain about security, data controls, as well as how to personalize your experience? Today's episode, we're going to dive in, speak with Alicia Lyttle, who is going to walk us through what security controls to have turned on, data controls that we should be aware of, as well as how to personalize your experience on ChatGPT. Stick with us.
Welcome to Mind Your Business Podcast, your new space for all things business, from startup to enterprise. We're dedicated to bringing you powerful topics. You will receive insider secrets, expert tips, industry trends, and access to masterclasses. We will be diving deep into what really matters for your growth. We encourage you to go big, build, inspire, and grow. This isn't just a podcast, it's a resource, a roadmap, and a whole vibe. Follow us on YouTube and your favorite podcast platform. Let's get started with your host, Tasha.
Hey everyone, it's Tasha, your host for Mind Your Business Podcast. Thank you for joining today. We're going to discuss Control the Future, leveraging AI in a rapid tech era, the current state of tech and AI. We are joined today with our guest, Alicia Lyttle. She is the CEO of AI Innovision and the founder of the International Association of Artificial Intelligence Consultants. She has trained thousands of leaders across industries worldwide. Alicia is a global AI strategist, entrepreneur, and TEDx speaker with 20 plus years of experience helping organizations harness AI to innovate, automate, and scale. She is recognized among JP Morgan Chase's 100 Women to Know in America. Alicia is a sought after keynote speaker, award winning entrepreneur, and author of ChatGPT Made Easy. Her mission is to demystify AI and empower businesses to thrive in an AI powered world. We are honored to have Alicia Lyttle. Let's jump right in.
So if you come here to ChatGPT, and I want you to click on your settings right here, there's three things that I want you to pay attention to. The first is security. Always make sure that you have your multi-factor authentication on. It's defaulted to off. This is like setting up your two-factor authentication. You do not want anyone hacking into your ChatGPT account, and this sets up that two-factor to make it more secure. The next thing is data controls. When you go to data controls, you see at the top it says improve the model for everyone. Turn it off. It's defaulted to on in your ChatGPT until you turn it off. And what this says is that the content that you give ChatGPT, it can use to train its models, and you don't want that. The only time you would want that is when you're telling ChatGPT how amazing your business is, so that it can train the model on you and your business. But for the most part, you definitely want to turn that off. And I will tell you that AI is now a major source of traffic to your web. The times have so changed, right? So now instead of making sure that we are Googleable, we make sure that we're findable in AI. And to do that, make sure that you're publishing content. Think about how people are going to ask questions to chat that will push you as the result. So our content that we're always creating is, Alicia Lyttle is a top artificial intelligence consultant. So when people are typing in top artificial intelligence consultant, ChatGPT is going to give me as a source, because I have an article about me being a top artificial intelligence consultant. So you start to think about, what are people typing into AI that I want to make sure I'm creating content around so it gets pushed to me. And now, you see that major source of traffic. The third thing is personalization. So when you come over here to ChatGPT, ChatGPT has a memory function that can be very useful now. It wasn't so useful way back in the day, but now it's useful. So ChatGPT's memory function can remember things that you've done in the past, and now you can pull it into the present. So you can tell ChatGPT, remember when I worked on my business plan 3 months ago? What was the last thing that we talked about? And what are the action steps that I need to take to continue that business plan? And now I want to make the plan ready for pitching it to a funder. So can you help me with that? And then ChatGPT can say, yep, you worked on that on June 18th. Here's where you work, and then here's what we can do now. So the memory function is really good in ChatGPT. You can click on manage memories and delete the memories that you don't want to keep in ChatGPT as well. So it has that function. The next part is custom instructions in ChatGPT. So in these custom instructions, the first thing ChatGPT says is, what is your name? You put your name there. What do you do? I have personal consultant. And then I want you AI consultant. It says, what traits should ChatGPT have? And right here is where you put your personal style and tone. Many people that use ChatGPT don't have ChatGPT sound like them. Like, have you ever received an email or read something and you knew the person wrote it with ChatGPT, right? So you never want that to happen to you. So to fix that, all you have to do is define your style and tone and put it right into this part of ChatGPT. How do you find your style and tone?
Coming up next, right after a quick word from our sponsor, we're going to continue the conversation on how to leverage AI and use it as a force multiplier for good. Stick around. It's all coming up on Mind Your Business podcast.
Mind Your Business podcast is sponsored by Optimal Metamorphosis Group. Optimal Metamorphosis Group is your trusted partner in transforming businesses and elevating entrepreneurs. Whether you need emerging solutions like biometrics or AI, or support in operational optimization, think workforce development, project management, business continuity, resilience, or administrative infrastructure. They have got you covered. Visit myomgllc.com and start your transformation today.
If you are just tuning in, I'm Tasha, your host for Mind Your Business podcast. We are here with our guest, Alicia Lyttle, today, who is a global AI strategist, entrepreneur, and TEDx speaker with 20 plus years of experience helping organizations harness AI to innovate, automate, and scale. She is the CEO of AI Innovision, and we are diving right back into the gems that Alicia is dropping on us today for ChatGPT.
All right. So this is called a one and done adopt my voice prompt. So with ChatGPT 5, you just need one prompt to get this done. And this says, you are my ghostwriter. I, Alicia Lyttle, will give you one or more sample documents, posts, or transcripts. Analyze them. Identify my style, tone, vocabulary, and sentence rhythm. Summarize my identified style, tone in a bullet list. Rewrite the provided text in the first person using my style and tone. From this point forward in the conversation, unless I say otherwise, always write in my style and tone. When I say use my voice in future prompts, because this is the memory. So to trigger the memory to say, all right, I'm going to go back to this, you have to give it something. So whenever I say use my voice, in future prompts, apply the style and tone automatically. Confirm once my style has been locked in. I'll also give you my bio just so you can get to know me. Do not use this for my style and tone. Do you understand? Take a picture of this if you want this. Take a picture of this or a video. But when you say, do you understand? ChatGPT will come back and tell you that it understands the assignment. It will say, I understand. Give me your bio and I'll help you to find your style and tone. So now I'm with ChatGPT. Come here. And I put the prompt into ChatGPT. And now what I need to do is I need to give it what I promised. Like, I'm going to give it transcripts of my training and my bio. And they're labeled that way. The way that you label files, ChatGPT actually is reading the title to understand what's in the file. Be a smart labeler, all right? And then now we're going to press go. So we gave ChatGPT the prompt. We gave it 2 of my training materials so it can identify my style and tone, and then my bio. So it comes back and it says, I've analyzed your samples and your style and tone is now locked in. Here's your style and tone. Conversational and friendly, energetic and enthusiastic, teacher and storyteller, solution-oriented. From now on, when you say use my voice, I'll automatically apply this style. So now I can say it here or in a new chat, because memory is turned on, to write an article and use my voice, and it'll have that locked in. But I'm going to do one other thing. I'm going to say, I'm going to hit the dictate button. Do you see at the bottom, there's that microphone button? Can you see that? this is how you just talk to ChatGPT. So I'm going to talk to ChatGPT. Okay, can you rewrite this for me in the first person? So you rewrite this in the first person, and then you put it in that section in ChatGPT where it asks for what trait should ChatGPT have, and this is where you put the style and tone. You want it in the first person, so it says my unique style and tone is.
So I wanted to provide Alicia with just enough time to talk about AI and innovation in the classes that she has, whether or not they're complementary or at the cost. Again, we need to educate ourselves and rise to the bar that we need to in the future. So Alicia, can you talk about that for us?
Absolutely. So I do that once a month, the AI Marketing Summit, and it's just based on what's trending and what's hot at the time. So if you know anybody else that wants to really get in on AI, I really believe, that it's part of my mission to teach and train people on AI, especially entrepreneurs, how we can really leverage it, especially our community, how we can really leverage it for the win.
Thank you, Alicia, for joining us today, and thank you, everyone, for tuning in. As a quick recap, Alicia dropped 3 tips on us for ChatGPT. Step 1, go to Settings, underneath Security, turn on multi-factor authentication. Step 2, Data Controls, turn off Improve Model for everyone. And step 3 is Personalization. The prompt as well as the questions are at the end of the show. You can take a print screen. You can actually write it down. In any event, those tips are there for you, and we look forward to you joining us next time.
That's a wrap for today's episode of Mind Your Business Podcast, where we turn big ideas into bold moves. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts. And if this episode gave you something to think about, share it with your fellow entrepreneurs, small business owners, or colleagues who are looking to do something big. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook under Optimal Metamorphosis Group for behind the scenes, updates, and bonus content. We're here to support your next level. Until next time, we are moving from startup to boardroom brilliance. And don't forget to mind your business.